Okay, this is the fifth and final quick video check-in for our winter intercession class. I know this has gone extremely fast. Thanks to everybody who has been keeping up with the work. And if you haven't been able to keep up with the work, I just want to remind you again, and I've said this many times, but again, I accept late work even if it goes all the way back to Module 1. Now, I know this is such a fast class. That was really just a couple weeks ago. But I accept work all the way up until the end of our short winter intercession term, and that is January 13th at 11:59 p.m. I'm recording this note on Thursday, January 8th. So you've got about 5 days to get caught up if you need to, or to finish the work if you need to. And this is a screen share of Module 5. So reading reactions 11, 12, and 13 all are going to be based on the Grace Lee Boggs The Next American Revolution book, which is a collection of her essays. This is a really, I think, a really wonderful collection of essays, and I've been delighted to see that many of you in your reactions this past module to the beginning of her book, to the first 100 pages or so, have found it to be really engaging. And it's 14 years old, 15 years old, the book, but you found it to be, I think, very current and very relevant in a way that is useful, in a way that is encouraging, I think, heartening, and comforting in some ways as we go through turbulent times, to find the work of someone as wise and insightful and empowering, I think, and empowered as Grace Lee Boggs. And that's the reason I assign it. I think that she definitely has the ability in her writing, through her writing, to speak across generations. And I think that if you are enjoying the Grace Lee Boggs, and if you're finding it to be useful in that way, you should know that there are many, many, many other writers and thinkers, artists like Grace Lee Boggs, who can speak across generations and inspire and enthrall and comfort sometimes with the work that they do, and empower ultimately. I hope that you will take a look at the optional documentaries that I shared with you about her life, and then also take a look at the many other opportunities that I've provided you for extra credit. And the last thing I'll say as I wrap up this video is that even if you are even if you have gotten behind this term, please know that one quick way to grab a lot of extra credit, a lot of points, is to go back over these extra credit videos. And these are worth up to 3 points each. So do 2 of these, and it's more or less the equivalent of a 6-point reading reaction post. You'll find lots and lots of really interesting short videos that are a great companion to our course. Most of them here from Crash Course, John Green, who I think is a really outstanding historian and doing really, really wonderful work here. And then there are a few other materials that I've posted down there. So please take a look at that. Make the most of those materials. Make sure that you pass this class. I hope that everybody aces the class. Some of you have some catch-up work to do. Now is the time to get to it. You've got 5 days. That is ample time to grab enough points to get an A in this class, and I hope that everybody does. And if you're having difficulty doing this work, I also hope, as I've said many times, that you reach out to me by email, and we can also schedule a Zoom meeting if you'd like, and I'm also going to be back on campus in the coming weeks. So if anybody needs any special dispensation, if you need a little bit of extra time, I really hope that you let me know. That's what I'm here for. I'm here not just to evaluate your work, but to help, to encourage, to empower you, and to make sure that you ace this class and learn some things, I think, that are widely applicable and that are useful. So let me know if you have any questions. You know where to find me by email, and I will follow up with one final video when I've finished grading. But in the meantime, I hope that you will finish strong and reach out if you have any questions at all.